BMW Germany, January 2026. Sales report, full UK market analysis and model breakdown. BMW has opened 2026 with a surprisingly strong performance. In its home market of Germany, even as the broader European automotive landscape remains challenging. For UK audiences, Germany's numbers often act as an early indicator of broader European demand trends, particularly for premium brands. January 2026 proved to be an encouraging month for BMW, with total registrations landing approximately 1,000 units higher than January 2024 and January 2025, while the overall market in Germany remains relatively subdued due to economic pressures, changing EV subsidies, and consumer caution. BMW managed to carve out growth through a focused number of high-performing model lines. Before we dive deeper into the breakdown of models, EV share, performance trends, and what this means for UK buyers, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth automotive analysis, market insights, and premium car comparisons tailored specifically for UK audiences. Setting the context, why Germany matters to the UK. Germany is BMW's home market and one of Europe's largest automotive economies. Trends in German registrations often reflect broader premium sector behavior across the EU and indirectly influence supply, pricing, and marketing strategies in the UK. For British buyers, understanding German demand is important for several reasons. It indicates production allocation priorities. It affects delivery timelines across Europe. It signals which models BMW is strategically pushing. It highlights emerging electric vehicle trends. It shows how new generation platforms are being received. In January 2026, BMW's overall gain of roughly 1,000 additional units compared with the same month in the previous 2 years suggests resilience rather than explosive growth. Crucially, this increase did not come evenly across the portfolio. Instead, most of the growth was concentrated in a handful of key models. Top performers: X1, U11, and X3 G45. The BMW X1, U11, and BMW X3 G45 jointly led BMW's internal sales ranking in Germany, each registering approximately 2,800 units. BMW X1 U11, compact SUV with big appeal. The X1 continues to be one of BMW's most important global models. In the UK, the X1 remains particularly popular among young professionals, small families, company car drivers, buyers downsizing from larger SUVs. The success of the X1 in Germany reflects its broad appeal, modern design language, competitive pricing relative to larger SUVs, plug-in hybrid and fully electric iX1 variants, strong practicality for its size, improved interior technology. The latest U11 generation brought a more upright stance, digital heavy cabin layout, and improved ride comfort. Its growth in January suggests that compact premium SUVs remain a volume driving category even in cautious markets. BMW X3 G45, mid-size SUV stability. Matching the X1 at roughly 2,800 registrations, the new generation X3 G45 demonstrated that the mid-size SUV segment remains extremely strong. For UK buyers, the X3 occupies a sweet spot. More space than the X1, more manageable than the X5, broad engine range, strong company car appeal, balanced luxury and practicality. The G45 update modernized the model significantly, introducing improved infotainment systems, enhanced efficiency, and refreshed exterior styling. Its performance in Germany suggests BMW has maintained the X3's position as a core revenue pillar. The 5 Series, G60, G61, strong but slightly down. The BMW 5 Series recorded just under 2,400 registrations in January 2026, while this places it third among BMW's internal rankings. It trails its performance from the previous year. This slight decline is noteworthy, but not necessarily alarming. The 5 Series is in a transitional phase. It now offers expanded electric variants, i5. Fleet markets are adjusting to EV policy changes. Business customers are balancing petrol, diesel, and EV options. In the UK, the 5 Series has traditionally been a dominant executive saloon. However, SUVs continue to take market share from traditional saloons and estates. The G60, Saloon, and G61 Touring versions remain technologically advanced, featuring curved digital displays, advanced driver assistance systems, refined chassis tuning, plug-in hybrid and fully electric options. While slightly down year-on-year, its volume remains strong by premium saloon standards. BMW X5, G05 LCI, holding firm before replacement. The BMW X5 G05 LCI also posted a strong performance, despite the upcoming arrival of the next-generation X5 G65. Typically, when a replacement model is on the horizon, sales begin to soften. However, the X5 appears to be defying that trend. Possible reasons include continued demand for larger luxury SUVs, strong brand loyalty, competitive financing offers, solid diesel performance in Europe, established reputation for comfort and capability. In the UK, the X5 remains a highly desirable premium SUV for families requiring space, long-distance drivers, towing users, executive buyers. Its resilience suggests that customers still value proven platforms, even when new versions are approaching. The Z4 G29, an unexpected highlight. One of the most interesting outliers in January 2026 was the BMW Z4 Roadster G29. Demand for the two-seater sports car proved notably strong, particularly due to the final edition variant, the availability of a manual transmission in the Z4 M40i. Sports cars often see a late life cycle boost when special editions are introduced. The manual transmission option, increasingly rare in modern performance vehicles, likely reignited enthusiasm among purists. For UK buyers, the Z4 remains a niche but emotionally compelling option. Its January success highlights that enthusiast-driven models still have an audience. Limited editions can meaningfully impact sales. Manual gearboxes retain demand in performance circles. Interestingly, other outgoing models such as the 8 Series and X4 did not experience similar late-stage demand spikes. Electric vehicles, BMW's 18.9% EV share. Perhaps the most strategically significant figure from January 2026 is BMW's electric vehicle share in Germany, 18.9%. This means nearly 1 in 5 BMWs registered in Germany during January were fully electric. X1, BMW's EV leader. The BMW X1 recorded 961 registrations, making it the brand's top-selling electric model for the month. Why is the iX1 performing so well? Compact SUV format, competitive pricing, familiar X1 design, improved range expectations, practical everyday usability. An upcoming 2026 update is expected to push the iX1's LTP range beyond 500 kilometers, depending on configuration. That improvement could strengthen its appeal across Europe, including the UK, where range anxiety remains a major consumer concern. i5 close behind. The BMW i5 narrowly trailed the iX1 in January registrations. The i5's advantages include executive positioning, sedan and touring options, strong performance credentials, premium cabin refinement. However, its higher price point naturally limits volume compared to the more accessible iX1. The incoming iX3 and A5 internal competition ahead. BMW is preparing to launch the new iX3 and A5 in Europe within weeks. This model could significantly impact BMW's EV mix. Mid-size SUV format, competitive range expectations, positioned between iX1 and larger EV models, strong potential fleet appeal. Importantly, the iX3 may not only compete with external rivals such as Tesla and Audi, but also internally with the iX1. For UK audiences, this could mean increased EV choice, competitive pricing strategies, improved availability of electric SUVs, faster delivery times if production scales effectively. Market conditions, a challenging backdrop. BMW's January success came despite a weak overall German market, delays in EV subsidy approvals, economic uncertainty, intense competition from premium rivals. This context makes BMW's performance more impressive. Growth concentrated in specific nameplates suggests a focused, disciplined sales strategy rather than blanket discounting. What this means for UK buyers. Although these numbers reflect Germany specifically, several implications apply to the UK market. 1. SUVs remain dominant. The X1, X3 and X5 continue to anchor BMW's volume strategy. UK buyers can expect ongoing investment and updates in SUV platforms. 2. EV strategy is accelerating. An 18.9% EV share signals clear momentum. As UK electrification targets tighten, BMW's expanding electric lineup positions it well. 3. Sports cars still have space. The Z4's success proves that enthusiast vehicles remain relevant, particularly when special editions are introduced. 4. Executive saloons face pressure. While still important, the 5 Series shows the broader shift towards SUVs and electrification. Production and supply considerations. When German demand increases for certain models, production allocation can shift. For UK buyers, this may influence lead times, availability of specific trims, pricing stability, discount opportunities, strong domestic demand. Germany often reduces the need for aggressive discounting in export markets. Long-term strategic outlook. BMW's January 2026 performance suggests balanced portfolio strength, controlled electrification transition, continued SUV dominance, targeted lifecycle boosts, e.g. Z4 Final Edition. As the iX3 launches and EV ranges improve, BMW's electric share could rise further throughout 2026. Conclusion? BMW has opened 2026 with a solid and strategically focused performance in Germany. Approximately 1,000 additional units compared to the previous 2. January's reflect resilience rather than explosive expansion. Growth was concentrated primarily in the X1 and X3, with the X5 holding steady and the Z4 surprising with strong late-cycle demand. On the electric side, the iX1 leads the charge, contributing to an 18.9% EV share, a figure that could rise further once the new iX3 arrives. For UK audiences, these developments signal continued SUV dominance, steady electrification growth, and strategic model refinement rather than radical reinvention. BMW appears to be navigating a complex market with calculated confidence. If current trends continue, 2026 could prove to be a stabilizing and strengthening year for BMW across Europe, including here in the United Kingdom.